Hello to you from Hamburg's Millantor Stadion. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder turned expert analyst Stuart Robson. And we've got a squad battles game on the way. It's Les Bleus, and they take on Borough.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And the first half is underway. This is the lineup for Les Bleus.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with 2 holding midfield players, a number 10 and 2 wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
Surely now. The first blow of the day struck early. 1-0.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So off we go at 1-0. Rashford. This could be threatening. Great chance here. Put it away, but not far. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Daniele De Rossi. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Out for a throw with a little deflection on its way. Leroy Sané. Undav. Keeping it nicely, waiting for the chance to draw level. Promising attack, but only to a point.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Mukiele. That was a really poor challenge. Well, here we go. It's a booking.
And a necessary one as well for that kind of challenge.
Rashford. And Les Bleus come away with it. Rashford. Sophia Jakobsen. This could be dangerous. And they've scored again. That puts them further in front. What a position to be in.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see, but you'd expect him to score from that range, but they all count.
So away we go again at 2-0 now. Well, they got so far, but no end result. Gerd Muller. Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over. That has gone out. It'll be a throw. Camavinga. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? And it's not clear yet. Oh, what a tackle to break up the play. Well, now they could spring the trap. And the breakaway has now been broken. And it's being passed around, but nobody wants to keep it.
This is scrappy, that's for sure.
Kolo Muani. Threads it through. Really solid defending. And with that, the first half comes to an end here at the Millerntor.
Y vamos con un cambio en el equipo de casa.
The whistle sounds and the second half gets going.
Con el 10, un bar. Le sustituirá con el 18, Havertz.
Sane. Kai Havertz. And Borough recovering possession well. This to spark something. Oh, plenty of power on the effort, but just wide. Goal kick it is. In the right position to cut out the pass. Eduardo Camavinga. Beautifully weighted ball. They can keep the pressure on with a corner.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
That's done little to clear the danger. Huge block, but still danger. And no scraps for the attackers to feed off. Hung on to the ball well. Eduardo Camavinga. Jakobsen. Pablo Fornals. That wasn't a good tackle, and we could see a card shown. And she brandishes a yellow card.
Yeah, fair enough. A bit reckless, wasn't it?
Half an hour left for play. And the forward progress continues. Rashford, and it's on now. Oh, it must be here. Oh, that is extraordinary. True athleticism to make contact like that. One of the finest goals you'll see all season.
Well, what a piece of skill this is. It had everything. Agility, technique and power. It's a great goal.
So it's 3-0 as the game restarts. Wagnerman. Kai Havertz. Now with Schlotterbeck. What a chance here! And the keeper more than equal to it. Camavinga. Randall Kolomuani. Now, what can they do from here? Kolomuani, and that has been adjudged to be offside. Wagnerman. Now with Schlotterbeck. 15 minutes remain. Eduardo Camavinga. They are sitting a bit too deep here.
Well, it does make them more compact, but it also allows the opposition to dominate.
Wagnerman. Now... De Rossi. Borough with the ball again. That's a good pass. Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over. Oh, it's ugly in there. Nobody wants it.
Well, I have to say, I've seen both these teams pass it better.
Good work from Les Bleus to win it back. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Across the dead ball line for a corner. He's had a terrific influence on the game, but now being called off after a job well done. And the corner is fired in. Well, that's a really terrific claim under a fair bit of pressure. Jakobsen. De Rossi. Muller. He's in here. Goes for the chip. So that will do it for today, and it's the visiting fans who will go home the happier. Your overall impression?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Sue Smith. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Locomotive up against Borough.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this one today. It'll be interesting to see how both teams line up. But what an atmosphere we have here. I absolutely can't wait.
Alejandra Bernabé. And so the starting lineup for Locomotive.
Yeah, looks like they've lined up in a 4-4-2, and they do look balanced in this system. You can defend deep, stay compact, bring the opposition forward, then hit them quickly on the counter-attack.
Just like that, they have the ball again. And here's the starting 11 for Borough. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Francesco
Hold on, the shot's on.
Cleared away, throw in. He has time to play it over. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Eduardo Camavinga. Saka. Here's Jakobsson. Rondal Colomwani. Could play it in. Can they jump in front? And the keeper really reacts it brilliantly.
Well, I thought that had to be a goal, but the keeper pulls off a tremendous save. It's cat-like reflexes.
And over comes the corner. Fornals. The delivery. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Bukayo Saka is a player capable of taking any game by the scruff of the neck. What are you looking forward to seeing from him?
Well, he's a match winner. He's a genius on the football pitch. Whenever he gets on the ball, you think he's going to make something happen. I love the way he just skips past players with ease. I can't wait to see him play today.
And nothing comes of this attack. The ball back with Borough now. Fornals.
Lourdes Pérez, por favor, acérquese al control de acceso. Sus amigos están esperándola en la entrada.
Pedrosa. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? They're trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Kolo Muani. He read the situation defensively and did his job. It could be on for her. Oh, he's through here. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, we can see it again now. He does so well to slip past his man, leaves him stranded, and then he's through on goal. No hesitation at all, just puts his foot through it, rifles it past the keeper. It's a cracking finish.
Then.
Con el 16, Armani.
Textbook example of how to cut it out.
Yeah, anticipated well there. Read that before it even happened.
In a decent position now. Plenty of support here. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. So the second half underway. So far, so good for Borough, but still business to take care of. Cucurella. Eduardo Camavinga. Ball with Pablo Fornals. Camavinga. Fornals. Eduardo Camavinga. And teammates around him. Camavinga. Now with Saka. A chance to whip it in. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Borough move it forward with purpose. They've dropped a bit deep, haven't they?
Yeah, it could be a dangerous tactic, this. They need to push up a bit for me.
Well, superstar from Rondal Colomwani in the first half. A lot to like about his performance.
Yeah, he's had a really productive first half. He gave his side the lead with a tidy finish, but it's his all-round play that's been so good too. Hopefully we'll see more of that in the second half.
Lokomotiv unable to retain possession. Eduardo Camavinga. Good work from Lokomotiv to regain possession. But he could run onto it here. Quite clearly offside. Time for a change then. Bukayo Saka. And room for Borough in the wide position. Rashford. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Now options are plenty.
Well, as soon as they won the ball back, there was an almighty roar. The fans are trying to push the team forward and get an equaliser.
Lokomotiv corner. Maybe they can get right back into the game here. Playing it in. Well, all manner of movement around the goalkeeper, but stuck to his task. He could really get at the opposition. Saka. Will it be? And it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer.
Well, you can see the pace on the break is scary, really difficult to stop. And from that kind of distance, you'd back him every time. Cool, composed, and a simple finish in the end.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. And the flag is up, offside.
Well, it's sloppy, isn't it? Just needs to hold on to it a little longer. Give him time to get back on side.
Mariona. It's with Luca Mazzitelli. Mariona. Mazzitelli on the ball. Intelligent threaded pass here. Real chance. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a nice through ball to split the defence. And all the forward has to do is get on the end of it, which he does so well. It's a really nice finish.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. And support available. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Shaping to shoot. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Now what can they do from here? And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Sue.
Well, that was a dominant performance. They just couldn't live with him from an attacking perspective. Created lots of opportunities and some good finishes too. It was actually easy in the end.
Hello from the Stadium of Light, and we certainly hope it will be an illuminating experience. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Borough, and they take on La Celeste.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
And here's the starting 11 for Borough. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Francesco Acerbi plays alongside Ronald Araujo in central defence. Bukayo Saka plays with Marcus Rashford in the wide positions. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. And the starting 11 for La Celeste. Alisson begins in goal. Gabriel plays alongside Fikayo Tomori in central defence. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Eduardo Camavinga in the centre of midfield. And leading the attack today is Wayne Rooney. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Clever defending. Well, he's certainly not alone. But nothing comes of it. Fornals. La Celeste with the ball again. Fikayo Tomori. Omar Marmoush. Well, a good tackle. Well, this could really help the cause. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied, and they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Well, wasteful from La Celeste. Good distribution. Gabriel.
Llamada para Fede y Raquel. Y las esperan en la zona VIP del estadio.
Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Oh, I read it really well.
Good anticipation there, it really was.
Bruno Fernandes. Omar Marmoush. And taken away, he won the ball. Camavinga. Now with Saka. Opportunity to go ahead. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
And La Celeste get the ball rolling again. How will they react to this setback?
Con el 6.
Gabriel. Tomori. Havertz. And now Rodrigo. Given away by La Celeste. Jakobsson. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Fernandes. Camavinga. Marmoush. La Celeste moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? And options in the centre. Corner to La Celeste. And a goal here really would change the complexion of this match. Who can he pick out? And collected with considerable ease. So the referee's whistle, and that brings to an end the first half here in the northeast. And so the ball rolling once more. Borough with the lead, but they'll want to keep it. Could be troublesome. Pablo Fornals with it. Decent idea. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Counter-attacking possibilities. Takes aim. It was an excellent example of how to break at pace.
Well, that's counter-attacking football at its best. They switch on so quickly when they win the ball back. It deserved a goal.
Rashford. Oh, he looks threatening. Oh, surely! And it's gone in! The teams are separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
Here, and the ball is moving again. Tomori. Omar Marmoush. Marmoush. Beautifully weighted ball. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Timed it well. Throw in here. Fornals. And on to Korowani. Acres of space for Borough out wide. Is it going to be? And it goes! A 3-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff!
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement, and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
this is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Bruno Fernandes. Bad pass.
Well, they just can't get their passing going here.
Rooney. Bruno Fernandes. Distributing it well. Nicely timed tackle. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And fine reading of the situation. Rodrigo. Now a decent position. And he's made headway. Well, that is high-level goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. That's goalkeeping of the highest quality, I would say.
And taken short. Jakobsson. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Could be a chance to break. He continues his run. Well, I'll tell you what, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Well, she certainly made her mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Well, it's a game that's had its sloppy phases, no doubt about it. Well, trying to place it, but without any great success.
Well, maybe went for the wrong technique. If he'd have hit it with power, may have got a better result. That's a poor effort, really.
Good weight on that pass. Havertz. Could catch them on the break. And the electronic board has been held aloft. 3 additional minutes here. Well, the threat could be there. Must be! And beyond the last defender, offside. And there goes the final whistle, and the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances, we saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Well, perfect playing conditions here in London at Wembley. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Locomotive up against Borough.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And away we go, the first half of this game. And so the starting lineup for Locomotive. Lev Yashin begins in goal. Carlos Alberto starts alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Carolina Sega plays alongside Pedri in the centre of midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Let's see about the delivery. And that is not going to help the cause. The header well off the mark. And here's the starting 11 for Borough. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Francesco Acerbi plays alongside Ronald Araujo in central defence. Bukayo Saka plays with Marcus Rashford in the wide positions. And it's two strikers up front who'll look to provide.
Oh, what a chance this is, Derek.
Well, how close it was. And she knows it. Fornals. Cucurella. Koromwani. Pablo Fornals with it. Oh, good vision. Can she put it away? And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
So the action continues. A wake-up call for the Locomotive players, perhaps. Can they construct a response? Fornals. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Well, it was almost the ideal pass, but out of play it goes. Rashford. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. No disappointing end to the move. Wilson. On to Messi. Well, a touch too heavy there. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Pedro Neto. Now with Messi. Determined defending. Well, not quite hitting the mark.
Yeah, right idea, just the wrong execution.
Sega. Pedri. And Locomotive sloppy in possession. Koromwani. Good vision from Koromwani. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And when through on goal, she makes no mistake. She just hits it so cleanly and with power. That's a great finish.
Two 0 now, and back underway. Messi. Rondal Colomwani. And possibilities here. Dangerous ball, and fine goalkeeping. Determined just to get it behind for the corner.
I think he meant that, didn't he?
Will someone get on the end of this? Intelligent ball. Opportunity. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
And over comes the corner. And in a crowded area, the keeper has managed to get there. Marcelo. Kaylin. Great effort to keep that one in play. And the referee's whistle. That will conclude the first half here at Wembley. So into the second half, and the struggles of Lokomotiv were there for all to see in the first 45. Can they make a better fist of it? Richards has it. On to Sega. Pedri. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Oh, this is looking promising. Attacking possibilities for Lokomotiv. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Rondal Colomwani. On to Sega. Chances on. Oh, that was a marvellous save. Well, the keeper has had little to do until now.
Yeah, at least he's been tested now. It's a great stop.
Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. And played through by Colomwani. Well, what
Well, it might not get his side back into this game, but I have to say, that was a top-class save.
And keeping the ball out of their own net can lift confidence throughout the side. Fornals. Now with Saka. Showing a real will to win the ball. Eder Militao. Messi. Here's Jakobsson. Borough pushing forward with options available. Can he? Well, good clean catch by the keeper. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Untidy phase of play.
At the moment, the pass...
We've seen tidier challenges than that one. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
Both substitutes who've been getting ready will come on at the same time. Just 15 minutes remaining. Fornals. Can he score? And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Back with the action then. Borough are buoyant and really cantering to victory now. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Eder Militao. On to Helin. Messi. Messi looking for the through ball. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. And tucking it behind for a corner here. Now sending it in. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Effective piece of pressing. Could be dangerous. Locomotive doing a good job of winning it back. Wasn't going to let that one get through. Regained possession. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Wonderfully weighted pass. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
What a good performance that was. They did most things right and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Hello from the northeast of England. This is the scene here at the Stadium of Light. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Borough versus the Spicy Boys.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And here's the starting 11 for Borough. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Francesco Acerbi plays alongside Ronald Araujo in central defence. Bukayo Saka plays with Marcus Rashford in the wide positions. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. And taking it without any trouble at all. Sophia Jakobsson. And possession regained by the Spicy Boys. And here's the lineup for the Spicy Boys.
Well, it's a fairly standard 4-4-2, which you don't see that often, but it does have its strength, particularly with the front two they've got playing today. They're both good players.
Bukayo Saka is a player capable of taking any game by the scruff of the neck. What are you looking forward to seeing from him?
Well, whether it's over 10 yards or 50 yards, he's absolutely rapid. And on his day, almost unstoppable. He will be the key player, I'm sure, today.
Borough moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Can he? Oh, terrific save!
Yeah, quick off his line, read the shot well, and made a very good save.
He's driven in the corner. A relatively high degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Really effective shielding under pressure.
It's a good bit of skill, isn't it?
And back now with Martinez. Decent position. Concession of a corner here. Well, they fancy a short one. And nothing comes of this attack. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? Koromwani. Rashford. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. Effective press. Borough struggling to keep the ball. Given away again. Martinez on the ball. Drifting in off the flank. And let's give credit to the defending. Baimo. Excellent run in possession. A chance now with the corner. Played over. He made the catch under pressure. Koromwani. The ball with Martinez. Carusa. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. He has teammates around him. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? To put them ahead. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
And time for the change now. And over it comes. Quite easy to deal with that one. Well, that's going to be all for the first half. The referee's whistle, half-time here at the Stadium of Light. So here we go into the second half with the defences on top so far. Too easy, far too easy. Rashford. Martinez on the ball. It's with Felix Baimo. Good looking cross. Half-hearted clearance. The attack ended disappointingly. Marcus Rashford. And Borough now in potentially a dangerous position. A fine reading of the situation. Spicy boys are showing good width here. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Well, no way through there.
Cucurella. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Baimo. And showing good game awareness. Marcus Rashford. Waited well. Just straying offside. Here it is now. Substitution. Now Martinez. Fischer. Rashford unable to hold it. Yes, again, just couldn't seem to maintain possession. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Martinez with it. tidy defensive play.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them. Well, these fans are pushing their team on here. They sense a winner's coming.
That's incisive play from Thierry Henry. And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up, and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
So making the substitution now. So over the byline and a goal kick here. And time for the change now. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And he read it well, intercepting it. High quality defending.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one
It's
of
an
those
opportunity! And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Great drama, and now they're in front.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So on with the game. We wondered what it might take for the opening goal to be scored. We have our answer. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
What a good finish to the game that was. They just wore down the opposition, and in the end, they got their reward. That's a really good win for them.